Going on YouTube? Centex Collector here. Another G.I. Joe classified review, this time of Dr. Mindbender. I've actually had this figure since I had my ordered it the same time I ordered Serpentor, but this one came in like months afterwards. Here's the UPC. This came off of Hasbro Pulse because it's an exclusive. Figure 43. I had missed it the first go around, him and Serpentor, and then the second go around I was able to snag them both. Again, if you've seen, let's see what we have here. So you always want to look. I didn't do any preparation like I should have, but there's usually like some sort of like Easter eggs in this packaging. So we have a slip cover, like the other like special edition type figures. So here, but there's definitely some cool artwork here. Got a guy here with a trident. It's interesting. Is that Dr. Mindbender or Crystal Ball right there? Anyway, you got a Christmas tree. So always some interesting potential Easter eggs here for future releases. Here's the front. This looks like DNA. Probably like Serpentor, since Dr. Mindbender helped make Serpentor. And then we open it up here. What do we have? So really cool presentations. There's the right side of the box. And then there's the center piece. And then the right side, got Mars, which is Destro's company over there. So really cool presentation if you want to display it just like this. Of course, if you guys know me, I open everything. So try to get into this without messing the box up too bad. I do keep these boxes, the bigger like quote-unquote special editions or exclusives, whatever you want to call them. But I'm digging this box layout. So let me get into here. You can see that piece of paper kind of dangling like we always see. But let me get in here and crack all the pieces out. Okay. And so we got the original figure from 86. I'm missing the cape for the original figure, but just to see, yeah, they kept them very pretty true to form. It's the original. At the pistol over here. But yeah, there's a quick look at the original. Then the accessories. So he's got like a pistol and this other weird thing here. That's probably more scientific thing, but the pistol, just like the original, this one goes in the holster. I think I'm missing some accessories on my original Mindbender because I don't have the cape. This one doesn't have the Cobra logo like the original Mindbender one has a cape. Then interesting, original Mindbender had a backpack that, well, I don't know if a backpack, I don't know what this thing is, but I don't see anything close to accessories. And then the original Mindbender had a hose, so I'm assuming it's gonna be close to this one. Yeah, there we go. So here's the original one. Then you got a hose, the hose, and then this one's got an updated hose. Cause I pulled this one out too, but this one's a little different. Forgot what this was in the bio, but again, they did a good job with the accessories, right? Keeping them somewhat familiar. And then you have these, assuming you can pop these out most likely. Yeah, there we go. Pop them out, and this piece here. Not really sure what that is. And then you have a hand, I'm assuming, can go in there. And then these little things here, not sure. It's like a brain. And then this head here. I'm assuming this brain could probably go in here. Yeah, see, that comes apart. That's where you could set up your own little science fiction thing, right? They really should have had some sort of like table or stuff. If you want to do it, I mean, place that have the table, like a table or something for Serpentor Rise. Yeah, and this cloth is different than what they did with Star Wars Black Series. Yeah, for instance, here's a cloth or a cape. So they did a little different texture. So that's a good job, Hasbro. You can see how he fits up with Black Series. What I have figure out. But yeah, the detail, very detailed, right? You got the general gist, and then they did modern update. Oh, there's he's like a trident here. That looks like a trident symbol there. I don't know the whole backstory of Mindbender. I bet there's some details there and Easter eggs. But of course, everybody always thought Mindbender was weird the way he looked. But he was the master scientist. And there was another one, I think before Mindbender. Drawing a blank on his name now, but there was another. I want to say it was like Dr. Venom before you had Mindbender. You got the black boots, and you got movement in the foot, buckles. You got good details there. Double jointed knees, which are covered by these high, ridiculous boots. Of course. Oh yeah, you still have movement there in the lower leg, and then you got movement in the upper leg. That's kind of tight, but supposed to have. Oh, there you go. Just a little tight. And of course, like the original, he's got the weird thing going on with the waist. And you got your hand movement there. Swappable hands, double jointed elbows. Got your movement here in the upper arms. You added this around the biceps. Still have this weird thing around his chest and to his back. And see that or Cobra logo here again. They didn't add that piece. No, there's no piece like the original. See the Cobra logo there. Like price, like I lost the vest, which I lost the cape, which had the Cobra logo. But then his face got the mustache. They just did a little more detail on the mustache. Still got the monocle on his right eye, and that's even very detailed, articulated there. Look, and the ears, very good job on the head sculpt. You know, he's bald. They gave him some like texture there. So yeah, very good eye detail, Lenny and team. Not much movement left right, but he does have the open chest. He's got the torso movement. Not much up down head movement, but left right head movement. Of course, he's gonna have full arm movement since he has no vest or anything in the way on his chest like some other figures. I don't know. Like I said, Dr. Mindbender, kind of bought it. I don't know why he was really an exclusive. I guess because all this extra stuff they gave him, but you could have probably fit that in with a regular instead of making him like a deluxe exclusive, whatever you want to call this figure. At the time, there wasn't a whole lot of figures out. That's why I picked this up. I mean, currently, I probably wouldn't have picked them up just because there's so many figures now compared to what there was then. But definitely if you're a fan of Cobra or the original, I mean, this was an 86 figure. G.I. Joe came out in 82, so 82, 83 wasn't a whole lot. It was really 84, 85, 86. It was really when your figures, and 87 was a big year because of the G.I. Joe movie. But yeah, this was, Mindbender was an earlier stage figure in the comics. Well, I don't know about the comics, but definitely in the cartoon. He was a mainstay in the cartoon, and he helped create Serpentor, of course. So it's kind of where he fits into that lore realm for the G.I. Joe universe. I mean, overall, he's just definitely a weird-looking guy or figure, because, I don't know. But, this was the 80s when he came out, so, then just how he lines up with Valiverse, sizes up well. And then like a Marvel Legends. This is the second go around of the Hand Ninjas stand you can get off of Amazon. These are great. They fit everything as you see, Valiverse, Star Wars Black Series. Everything fits great on those stands. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you're a fan of Cobra or early runs of Real American Hero, the cartoon, yeah, I mean, ordinarily I wouldn't have bought this guy just because he was just an oddball figure, right? Ordinarily I probably wouldn't have bought him, but at the time, since there wasn't a whole lot, I did. So, cool addition to the figures, the line. But he's a solid figure, right? Definitely, he's a solid figure. I've heard there's been QC complaints, but yeah, I could definitely see how he could be a hard pass for most people, since he is a weird, odd character and doesn't really fit in well with modern, like, military action figures, or whatever you want to call it. But whatever. But yeah, guys, that's Dr. Mindbender. Like, comment, subscribe.